Live, up close, and unplugged. 95 Will Rock's national award-winning Studio East, where rock bands get intimate and strip it down acoustically. You can stream live video of Will Rock Studio East performances at 95willrock.com. Powered by the U.S. Army. They're strong, and then there's Army Strong. Learn more about the U.S. Army at goarmy.com. Now, let's go live to the 95 Will Rock Studio East.
What's going on? I'm Stino, and let's give a big warm welcome to Ledger.
Thank you so much.
Hey, thanks for coming in.
Oh, thank you so much for having me.
I just learned that you're from Kenosha.
Well, you
you
might
live
tell
here.
from my accent.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
I'm not born and raised
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
But yeah, I've lived here for 12 years now.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. I just moved up to this area, so
Do you love it?
I do love it, actually. I lived in Southwest Florida and whatnot, but I always come back home, Chicagoland area. It's a great place to be.
Yeah, I'd rather be in Florida in the winter, though.
Yeah,
Other than
of
that,
course,
it's
of
beautiful
course.
here now.
Yeah. So, you were obviously in the band Skillet, and is that still going on? Are you still in the band?
Absolutely, yeah. So for anyone that doesn't know here, I play drums for the band Skillet, and I've just started this side project called Ledger, and it only came out in April, and so I'm kind of doing both things right now. I just got off tour with Skillet. We were in Europe doing all the big rock festivals over there. Got home 2 days ago. Now I'm doing some Ledger stuff, so it's pretty fun right now, but it's like all systems are go. I'm just running and enjoying it, yeah.
I totally get it. So, you obviously have vocals in Skillet as well as playing the
Yeah.
drums. How hard is that to sing and play the drums at the same time?
Truthfully, I did find it really hard. Like, it took some pretty embarrassing practice sessions in my house when, thank God, no one could hear me. And I'm like literally figuring out which limb goes with which syllable. And it's pretty grueling in the nitty gritty there. But by the time I bring it to the stage, it should be pretty solid.
Yeah, totally. So the song "Not Dead Yet,"
Yeah.
that is kind of your newest song.
Totally, yeah.
And I was wondering, is there like a story behind that, like a meaning of the song for you, or?
Absolutely. Not Dead Yet is like one of the dearest songs to my heart, actually, because it was about a couple of years ago. I went through it was an unusual season for me, but I started struggling with like panic attacks and anxiety, and I'd never been through anything like that before. And I remember it being really intense, and it was like wrestling through it felt really exhausting. And after coming through that season, I was on stage with Skillet last year or so, and I started feeling those panic feelings come back into my heart, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I came off stage so defeated, and I was speaking to Corey Cooper, she's the guitar player for Skillet, and I was just saying, I can't believe after all these years, this feeling's come back, and I've been playing on stage for 9 years now. Why is this still happening for me? And what if fear never goes away? She looked at me and she said, Jen, then you fight while there's breath in your lungs, and until the day that you die, you never let fear rob you of your life, and you fight it. So I wrote basically the whole song, Not Dead Yet, about that conversation I had with Corey when I realized it's okay if these things might be something I have to fight in the future, but I'm not going to let it take me out. I'm not going to let it stop me from opportunities like this where maybe it's a little scary. I'm not going to actually let it hold me back. I'm going to fight through these things every time.
Hell yeah, awesome.
Hell yeah.
So, do you want to play a song for us?
I would love to. I'm actually going to start with a song called Warrior. Hope you like it.
Yes, yes, we'll go. 1, 2, 3.
The thief of hearts, you run like a lion. Light in the dark, you steal and kill a victim. This is the sound of the enemy's feet. This is the sound of me not retreating. What you are, and I won't let you fool me. Fade away like tears in rain. Nothing's forever, let's rise up together and say, this is the sound, it's the sound of the warrior. sound, shaking the ground. This is the sound. Heart starts to pound, shaking the ground. This is the sound. Can you hear the captives release? Can you hear my enemies plead? I can hear the captives release. My victory. Oh, this is the sound of the warrior. Oh, never give up, never back down. I will die before I bow. This is the sound, it's the sound of a warrior.
Ledger here in Studio East. Thanks again so much, guys and girls. We got 2 chicks in here.
Totally.
I love this. Chicks that rock. Seriously.
You want to know a cool story? Actually, Carmen here. I moved to America 12 years ago, and before I got into Skillet, I taught drums to Carmen. And so today, my drummer is unavailable. He's out traveling, and I was like, hey, it's an hour before we came here. I'm like, you want to fill in for me today?
That's awesome.
She's right here, so thank you, Carmen, for being here.
Oh yeah, you do a good job. So your EP definitely does rock, but there are other elements to your sound, obviously. What
Definitely.
inspires you in terms of music that you like, and like, what would we be able to hear some of those inspirations in some of the songs and music?
One of the things that we really took the time with making the Ledger EP is we really didn't want it to end up being Skillet Part B. You know, like I have really different influences than John Cooper. Like John and Corey might lean a little more metal in the way we write for Skillet. And when we were writing for Ledger, like I grew up listening to just kind of all over the bat. Like I was listening to Linkin Park as a teenager, Evanescence, but my dad actually had me listening to like the Beatles and Queen. And like I've got a lot more like pop leanings, and so we really tried to make it reflect me as an artist. We took the time to make it rock, but still kind of show some of those poppier influences, whereas we're still trying to stay true to the fact that I've been a rock drummer for 10 years now, and that's going to shine through too.
Awesome. Where is this tour? Are you guys going to go on tour soon?
We actually just have a bunch of festival dates coming up this summer. We're waiting on a couple of options for tour, but they're not set in stone just yet.
Okay. What is one of your favorite songs to play live off this new album?
I love a song called Iconic, which I don't know if it's ever going to be a single, but it's just super fun. You know, like it's a bit more like of a party rock song, which is just always so fun live. It's instant, you know, people grab onto it. But then it's hard because Not Dead Yet is so dear to me that I enjoy. They're just such different reasons. Sorry, that was such a not answer. The only way I got around it, and I gave 2 answers instead, so sneaky.
Awesome. Do you want to play us another song?
If you guys are okay with it, yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, we have 2 prepared, so don't ask for any more. This song is called Not Dead Yet.
All right. Yep. Cool. So 1, 2.
Come to the ring, taking me round by round. It hurts and it stings, taking me down, down, down. You think that you caught me? I can hang it on me, fractured and I'm falling down. My enemy is watching me bleed, but I'm not dead yet. So watch me burn. Go on shaking like it. You're so shy. I may be broken, but I'm not done. I'll go on fighting for this breath in my legs, 'cause I'm not dead yet. No, I'm not dead yet. You wait for that day that I'll be counted out. You stand at my grave, already breaking ground. But I don't think you know me. There's a side you don't see. Been a hell and made it out. My enemy, I'll watch you bleed. But I'm not dead yet. So watch me burn. Go on shaking like it. You're so shy. I may be broken, but I'm not done.
Ledger here in Studio East, all thanks to the U.S. Army. I am Stino. And you've got a great voice, girl.
Oh, thank you so
Seriously.
much. I'm so jet lagged. I've been panicking about this day. I'm glad I pulled it off.
You're killing it. You're killing it.
Thank you so much.
Just a few more questions and stuff.
Yeah.
I remember when Hero debuted back in like 2009.
Totally.
And you've also worked on 3 albums with Skillet, correct?
Yeah, totally.
Now, did you find when you were working on this Ledger project, did you approach it a different way, or how did you?
It's completely different on every level. Like, Skillet is, we're so legit. We go into studios. We're working with some of the like biggest producers in the whole world. Whereas we were writing Ledger in like the back lounge of a bus and in like the most disgusting little dressing rooms. And we're like, there's even footage of me when we were recording. I think we might have even been recording this song. I can't remember, but. I mean, we had to get the vocals in the following day, and I was like, yeah, exactly. I'm in a hotel room, and I've got a makeshift vocal booth, so I literally put my head in between 2 pillows on a chair, because it's 10 o'clock at night, and I don't want to wake up the guests at the hotel, and so kind of like the unglam version of Skillet. But you know what? It turned out awesome, and it was such a fun process, because, I'm on the road full-time with Skillet, so we were writing and recording almost like on all the in-between dates, so it was like kind of the ghetto version of making an EP, but man, it turned out cool, so I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited for you. So, are you playing any instruments in Ledger? Are you?
No, I'm actually just being the front person, which you'd think, because I've been doing stuff with Skillet, I thought it would feel kind of natural stepping out in front of the drums. But you know what? That first show I did, I was pretty terrified. I was like, I feel so vulnerable, and what do I do with my arms and legs?
That's how I feel here, being on this
Really?
camera.
No
Okay,
way.
I'm not used to being on camera. I'm used to just having the microphone and being, in the room by myself.
No way,
So I watch
yeah.
these videos, and my feet are like all.
You know the
bouncy.
feeling. You're like, apparently you don't know what to do with your limbs all of a sudden.
Yeah.
I'm like, I feel so safe behind my little drum kit. And but yeah, like by the end of my first tour, I was like, okay, I'm feeling this now. I just needed to figure out what to do, and I got there in the end. But yeah,
Nice. Well, I look forward to seeing you guys perform.
Thank you.
Like maybe if there's a festival or something around here that you're going to be at, let me know, because
totally.
I will come and
let
party.
you know. Yeah, I'm hoping that one year, like maybe next year, we could play Summerfest or something. That would be
Oh
awesome.
yeah, that'd be a great idea.
Fingers crossed.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. This is Ledger in Studio
Thank you
East.
for
So let's give
having
him
us. Thank you guys.
all
Yeah.
thanks to the U.S. Army. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.